Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot jumping. Warp drive active. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Autopilot disabled. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot disabled.
I know why you're all here. You all just want to see me die in a fire. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be disappointed.
Warp drive active.
Either that or you want to hunt me. You're trying to glean information from my screen as to where I am.
Warp drive active.
That's cool.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Alright, passing into low sec. This is where it gets interesting.
Warp drive active. 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 Warp drive active.
Alright, so far it's been pretty quiet out here. Hopefully that'll change soon.
Warp drive active.
It is Friday night. This place should kind of be swamped. Might have to go to a slightly more popular place to get a fight, but we'll see how that goes.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Systems are dead. This place should be happening. Yeah, I'm almost definitely gonna have to go to the local
Warp drive active.
pirate hub to get something to go down. Next system looks promising.
Warp drive active.
My ship is getting comments in local.
Warp drive active.
So there's no stations in the system, but we've got 9 people in local. So something's a little weird.
Warp drive active.
Seriously, where are like 8 people just sitting around?
Warp drive.
None of the outposts appear to have anybody. Are they all just cloaky? Or they're sitting in pauses? I really can't tell. This is kind of strange.
Warp drive active.
I really don't know where everybody could be. Like, I'm actually sending my scout throughout the entire system looking for anybody, and I'm not coming up with anything. These guys are freaking hiding. Freaking ninjas. Not near the right Sato gate. Not near the Tama gate. Try Tama one more
Warp
time.
drive active.
This is kind of curious. Well, that's something. Got a Reaper and a Magnate on the Tama gate. Alright. Moving on.
Warp drive active.
Time to move on. Time to keep moving. Time to have some fun.
Warp drive active.
Alright, I'm pretty sure this next system is where I'm going to meet my doom. Maybe not. Maybe it'll happen right here. Norva Kaken! Wow, everything is dead. What is going on? Tell you what's going on. There are half as many players on right now as would have been on in this game's heyday. It's unfortunate. You should return to Eve because there is nothing like it, bar none. I actually returned to Eve recently after months away from the game because I spent so long trying to search for something that was like Eve. And it doesn't exist right now. There are a couple of promising games that look like they could kind of replace EVE Online's niche, but it's just, there isn't anything like it. Emergent content is unfortunately too rare. Alright, if this guy stays, I'm probably gonna do something stupid. Yeah, doing something stupid. Oh, he was suspect, so that doesn't even matter. We just finished the career agents. I would join a Nullsec Alliance. Join an active one, a big one, like Razor Alliance or Goonswarm, or like one of the really, really big names that might like initially inspire. Ew, those guys. Seriously, like, if there's a big organization in EVE that's lasted a while, there's a reason why it's lasted a while. I prefer the CFC, but like, just go join somebody. Oh yeah, I've run a corporation EVE Online. I know how difficult it is to recruit. Recruiting was like the worst part Eve Online. That's why I prefer to join other people's corporations, because I thoroughly understand how difficult it is to recruit. In order to recruit well, you need to bring something unique to the table, and that's something that is really, really difficult to do. You have to be really, really unique. I have some ideas for a corporation that I might start up. That would really actually be a quite unique corporation, but it's going to require a very particular type of person. Oh yeah, player numbers are dropping, but you see a lot of posts on Reddit about old players coming back. It seems to be kind of an influx. Um, and honestly, I think it's possible that it could be the type of thing where it's going to bounce back, and also it's the type of thing where, like, it's the type of thing where there just really isn't anything like this. Like, there's not enough games that really allow for the emergent content that Eve does. And I've searched and I've searched and I've searched, and they're either horribly incomplete, broken, buggy, in the works. Like, there's just nothing quite like this. And that's why I came back to it, because I actually spent a lot of time really frustrated searching for a game that kind of solved this itch, where it's like, it doesn't tell you what to do, you can do whatever the heck you want. And this was it. There really isn't anything like this, and it's unfortunate. And if you're not looking for the emergent content, for the, like, the ability to create create a whole new way to play the game, if that's not what you're looking for, then just don't play Eve. But if you're looking to kind of be given a sandbox and a bunch of tools and potentially create, like, new ideal combinations, there just isn't anything quite like it, and I'm not doing very well at explaining it. Like this crap that I'm doing right now, traveling through dangerous space in a very vulnerable ship that could easily be taken down by a small group of people if they were organized about it. But I expect might catch some of the entities here off guard. That's the type of emergent content that I like. I like the choice to be able to do that, and to be able to both bear the consequences and potentially reap the rewards of it if I'm right. Probably should have tried to go for one of those augurs. Alright, I'm going to drop probes in my alt. See if I can find anything. Right now I'm actually scanning the system to see if there's anybody kind of out of position, as it were. Anybody that's not near a station or a gate, just somebody that's sitting out in the open somewhere. My mic is muted? Oh, I don't know. Must have lost it for a little while. Should be back now. Ah, crap, I was drifting. Oh, hey, I was drifting off gate and I didn't freaking realize it. Holy crap. There's a Sino up. That's fascinating. It's on station, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's on station. Alright, I think I got something here. I think one of the large compounds has somebody in it. I'm trying to scan that down now. And, oh, I was a little off in the scan. Alright. So this is probably going to get me killed, but that's kind of why I'm out here. But I think I might have something in the next couple of minutes. Holy crap, I got 20 people on the stream. This crappy little stream. I guess people really want solo battleship PvP. Galente, large outpost. Okay, so there's nothing in the other one. Maybe it's in this one? Oh, crap. Post and local, golden rules of Eve number 7. There's no such thing as a fair fight or an unfair fight. There's only a fight. That's pretty true, I think. Just have to reposition my alt. I got him out of position, got him decloaked. Come in. Yep, I'm getting called out in local again. It's kind of what I was going for. I was going for the whole I want to be underestimated type thing. Man, where is everyone? I'm scanning around and I'm just not finding anything. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense that people aren't really chilling out in Tama. It does have a reputation, but still, you'd think there'd be somebody in here screwing around. Oh, hang on a second. New Blood Raider compound is up, isn't it? Blood Raider Gauntlet near Planet 9. If I can catch that dragoon, I'm killing it, but that's not likely. Sino on the station again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Scout. Like, you would think. Oh, there's a ship somewhere out. Okay, minus something. If it stays put for long enough for me to frickin' scan the piece of trash down. Signature DOV. It's somebody's booster ship, but I would be willing to bet that it's sitting at a moon. Based on its position. Yep, sitting right on top of a moon. That's an Apoth. If I warp to that, I'll just die. Darn it! Why can't I find anything? It's so sad. Alright, wide area scan. Let's just start finding ships, because this is getting ridiculous. Wide area scan time. Cast a wide net. This ain't catching anything. There are ships here, I just can't tell where they are. Alright, this just requires some hardcore scanning. That's all there is to it. There's some hardcore, real scanning. PvP isn't boring once you find it. It's finding a good fight that takes effort, which is actually part of the payout of EVE Online, because what happens is Like the real visceral thing that EVE Online players really, really basically live for is, like, and this is like the real hardcore players, which I sometimes fancy myself as being. They live for those fights that take forever to set up, and they take a ton of effort, and take a ton of searching, a ton of planning, a ton of preparation, and then it hits. The fight happens. And there's nothing more exciting during the fight, and winning, there is no better feeling because you already put that much effort into it. My system says it's working. If you can't hear me, that's on purpose. I'm talking to my wife. Well, yeah, it is like hitting a perfect golf shot. And that's the kind of the satisfaction of it. Darn it, you know, I just had somebody and they disappeared. Stop moving! So it looks like there's at least 4 suspect in local. I just don't know where in the world they're suspect. Maybe I just need to warp to Norvikaiken gate. Yeah, I'll just frickin' screw it. Who cares? Just warp to Norvikaiken. You know what? Let's have a modicum of sense and send my scout there first. The old Cloaky Scout.
Warp drive active.
You hear the probe scanner sound effect because that's my alt. You hear both screens. I have my alt on a different screen. There is a hurricane on the Norvikaiken gate. It would appear to be warping somewhere. Or not. Maybe actually I can scan this guy down and catch him out. I don't think I could kill him before he gets out of range zone. I don't have any stopping power. The ship was designed not to catch somebody out. Like, you're never going to catch somebody in a Raven. Yeah, I'll check out Sujirento. I've actually never really had luck in the Sujirento gate.
Active.
But it's worth a shot at this point. Because, jeez, people show up. There is a magnate that is suspect. There does seem to be some traffic, but I kind of have... Well, actually, no, there was a fight that took place here because there's abandoned drones around it. I don't know, I'm just going to switch this on the Sujirento gate and see what happens.
Warp drive active.
It's another reason why I play EVE Online. Spaceship porn. Because how epic is this? Alright, I'm going to continue scanning adventures. See what I can find. Punisher is screwing with me. I think the Punisher is either getting buffed or got buffed. No, I don't like those like kind of just prefabbed setup fights, and besides, you know my setup. My setup's not really designed for that. My setup's designed to kind of surprise a small gang fleet roaming around just looking for fights. Like they think, oh, will we outnumber him dramatically and we're in cruisers? Well, suddenly I kill 5 of you and suddenly you're SOL and you can't really kill me type of thing. In case anybody's confused, I'm the big ship. Okay, a small little group going on here. That Tristan stays still, which it isn't. Yeah. Of course. I was hoping that Tristan might actually just sit there for a little while. 'Cause if he does, if he ever sits still for any length of time, I can potentially warp to him and kill him because I do have the combat probes out. You know, I didn't think it'd be freaking this hard. Yeah, the tears are flowing because I can't get a freaking fight. Man, like, you know, it's a fine line in EVE Online because, like, you don't want to do something really, really stupid and leave yourself completely high and dry and completely screwed. But at the same time, you just get stir crazy looking for a fight, so then you end up doing something stupid and then getting yourself killed. Oh, my ship's doing somersaults. This is fantastic. That's right. I just told the Punisher, look at my butt. My butt's amazing. I showed my butt to the Punisher. That's what he does. Like, you know, I didn't think it'd be this difficult to get a fight in Black Rise on a Friday night. I really didn't. I thought I was going to die, like, instantaneously. I thought I was going to warp, like, jump into a gate camp on, like, the first system. And then... Oh, the Punisher left. See, even the Punisher's freaking bored. Punisher was offended and just freaking left. The station has a bunch of people at it. Alright, that Tristan keeps on warping in. And just not moving for a little while. If I can get a window where, like... Is he warping to the same spot every time? Where is he? That's the Omen Navy issue. Yeah, Tristan just disappeared. I wonder if that Omen Navy issue is a precursor for a fleet to come. Oh! Okay, I get it now. I know, okay. Well, hello there! I didn't recognize the frickin' name. I guess I should have frickin' seen it coming, but... Oh well. Maybe you can find me something to kill. Well, now we just look like a frickin' fleet, and this is dumb. Where's this Thrasher going? The Thrasher is going to Kidama. So there's a couple larges that have actually been scanning them. There hasn't been anybody in them, which is somewhat logical. I'm going to start looking at them again, though, just from D-scan. I can D-scan a couple of them from here. I don't have to hard scan them. So where's the last large? Show anomalies. Yeah, it appears. Let me do a second D-scan. The large that's far away is completely empty right now. Am I lined up properly? I don't think I'm lined up properly. Center tracking position, please. Yeah, both the nearby larges are empty right now. What is this venture doing? Max Dragonite. Let me put it this way. This venture gets more than... Oh, no, he's stopping. Okay. Alrighty then, never mind. I'm at a loss. Like, oh, hey, here's the fleet. We have got Thrasher, Punisher, Cormorant, Thrasher, Venture, Cormorant, Thrasher. Fight me, bro. Alright, I'll commit. Watch me die horribly. Alright, who's next? Oh, these are Calciv guys! I used to like these guys. I still like these guys. I used to work with them when I was in Razor. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. They ran off. It makes sense for them not to fight me on gate, but I'm going to try to pursue them if I can. Is this guy Caldari? Yeah, Templus Calcif. Yeah, I used to be in contact with the director of Templus Calcif, trying to organize Nullsec Alliance coordination with Caldari Militia, which was very interesting and difficult. Alright, as soon as my jump timer comes out, I'm jumping to the other side. I think I want to send my ult through first, though. Ah, screw it. I'm going in! Alright, I need my map. The Citadel. Alright. We have game afoot. Alright, where would they be going from here? Probably Nagamemnon. Warp in that
Warp drive
general
active.
direction. I think they're still here based on the count in local. I hope they're still here based on the count in local.
Warp drive active.
No, they're not here because the green guy is not here anymore. Send my ult ahead looking for them. This is the most likely direction they would go in, but I suppose they could have gone any direction, to be honest. Okay, this is interesting. I lost the fleet.
Warp drive active.
I lost the fleet. That sucks. Alright, pro sub. Part I could fight in High Sarah. Maybe. The large here is empty, which is unfortunate. Medium's not in D-scan range. So, this just in, the scariest ship that you can bring out to Faction Warfare Lowsec is a Raven. I bet you didn't know that. You're welcome. This is really unbelievable.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Like, I'm gonna get shut up in a minute by, like, a snuffbox fleet of, like, you know, friggin' Proteuses just whelping me instantaneously. But I guess the day of the quick pickup fleet, just from, like, Galente Militia is over. Like, there are no disorganized fleets anymore. It's either top tier, we're gonna murder you now, fleet, or it's poor little solo guys like me just looking for some fun. So there's two largest in the next system, neither of which is on D-scan range from the gate, but there's 22 people in local, which is cool, except for the fact that there's 3 stations. Wow, Cabin, I passed you in warp. Yeah, I think I should go to Old Man Star because, like, I just need to die at this point. I need to go out in a blaze of glory and just explode, and Old Man Star is always good for that. If Old Man Star isn't good for that, then, like, somebody needs to check the sky for pigs because it's freaking ridiculous. But yeah, it's about time I get myself killed, so I will go to Old Man Star because it's like, I just don't care anymore. Yeah, both largest in the next system are completely empty. Alright, I'm on my way. I don't care anymore.
Warp drive active.
So in case you're just joining the stream, this is like an exercise in futility. This is answering the question, what in the world does it take to get yourself killed in Black Rise in a battleship? And at this point, it's taking a lot. Like, I flashed my butt around big name systems looking to get myself killed. I even passed a fleet that just, like, walked by me like, I don't even care about you. Not even gonna try. Not even gonna expend the effort. It's like, really? What are you guys doing? At this point, I'm gonna have to do something really stupid to get myself killed at this point, because it's like, hugging the gates isn't working, and while it's the smart thing to do, it's just never gonna actually amount to anything. Gate crashing a battleship. That's fun. Yeah, see, that goes along the lines of doing something really, really stupid to get myself killed just for the sake of getting myself killed, but that's like, I'm looking for the good fights, you know? They gotta still exist. The good fights, you know how that is. I don't think ejecting from my ship is gonna get me the good fights. Alright, finally jump. Let's start moving.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Pretty much, yeah. Man, I got a story from my... This reminds me of a story from my complete and utter noob days as a pilot. I ran a corporation that I wanted to bring into Nullsec, because it was a mining corporation. I wanted to mine the really, really nice ores, because I thought that that's what would, get us on the map and keep our corp together. And that was kind of our goal, like we were all working towards that. And the corporation that had the easiest barrier to entry, or like the Nullsec region that had the easiest barrier to entry, was Curators Veritas, which is Providence. At least that seemed like the easiest. So one day I was like, we didn't have jump freighters, we didn't have freighters, like we had nothing. We were just this piece of crap, a corporation of all just filled to the brim with complete and utter noobs. It was fantastic. So we had to like manually pilot mining barges through Lowsec and into Nullsec. Like that's the crap that we had to pull to try to get our stuff out there. And while we were somewhat successful, I did something really, really stupid along the way. I decided that I was going to play escort duty in one ship. And I decided that I was going to do it in a ship that I was very fond of at the time, which was the Hyperion.
Warp drive active.
So I literally escorted a bunch of mining barges through Lowsec into Providence with a Hyperion. And I got tackled, and I died in a blaze of glory. Because I thought for sure that a battleship would scare people off, and that I could completely, like, just defend my small little fleet of fricking mining barges. This is utter insanity. I'm guessing there's nothing at the large.
Warp drive active.
Those were the good old days. Back when you had 40,000 people online on a Friday night. Right now it's 20. It's kind of paltry. It's sad. Oh yeah. Okay, Hadalese looks hot. Oh, yes! Okay, this is where it's gonna happen. Oh, come on. Come to Papa.
Warp drive active.
Alright, this is the fight.
Warp drive active.
Oh shoot, dude, Cabin, you alright? Don't do it, Cabin! Think of the children! Oh, they're all aggressive on that side. That means I gotta jump in right away now, don't I? Yeah, this is definitely where the Blaze of Glory is gonna happen. Alright, so I am going to jump into a ball of about 15 Algoses, which is almost exactly the type of fleet that I was looking to fight. So this is going to be where the fight happens, because they're currently aggressed onto Cabin, and they really can't leave. They're all warping off and warping back, so like they're going to be here. This is going to be fun. This is going to be interesting. Oh no, 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 don't leave. Don't completely leave. Okay, right now there's like 8 on the gate, I think. Yeah, this is going to be good. This is gonna be good. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good footage. I'm recording this. This is gonna be fun. Alright. Yes! Turn the black off the overview. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do that. Alright, you guys ready for this? You guys ready for this crap? Because it's happening! Primary the Algos! So much suspect. So little time. Okay, at least one aggressed, I think. And I do believe it's this guy right here, so he's gonna die. That's easy. Who wants to die next? There's one down. Alright, next. Yeah, oh yeah, this guy's gonna die too. He's aggressed. Oh, come on. He jumped through. These scrubs. They're all jumping. Come on, don't be cowards. Oh, these guys are such freaking wusses. Come on, what is this crap? There's like 15 of you! Wait, did I kill somebody else? I think I killed somebody else. Come on! Good fight! How many did I kill? Okay, I think they're coming back for round 2. Come on, bring it! Show kills. I only got one, it seems like. Here we go, here we go. This guy can fight all day. Come on. Such cowards. Oh man. Oh man. It would have been so perfect. Darn it. Me at the large read don't get help. No thank you. Is there anybody at the large? Nope. Yeah, going suspect would be a good way to do it. If I could go suspect without acquiring gate gun aggro, I might consider it. Because yeah, that was a huge obstacle to them fighting me. Like I wasn't in a place where. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to the large.
Warp drive active.
Except they're not in local anymore. Because they're cowards! Nah, screw it, I'm not going to large anymore. Ah, man! That felt good, though. I got a kill. It was fun. Did Cabin survive? Cabin, are you still around? No, don't tell me you died just so I could kill one single measly Algos. Cabin! Oh, Cabin! I'm sorry, man. Hope it was at least a little fun, though. You know what? Screw it. I'm continuing to Old Man Star. I did promise I would try to die.
Active.
Yeah, I thought I could get more too, but they were just all freaking cowards. It really sucks. I'm sorry, man. Like, I can't pin people down that easily with this. Like, the whole point is, like, this is designed so that, basically, I can deal with people that are coming at me. I'm looking for a fleet that's dumb enough to engage on me, that doesn't really have the power to overcome my tank. Well, it depends on where I go to Nullsec to die. Like, I'm sure your neck of the woods, which I'm sure you have a neck of the woods, you might actually respond and I might die, but a lot of Nullsec is kind of dead. Oh, they're coming back. So where are they going? Fortunately, I have my scout still back there. I'm going to warp back, because they are back on that gate.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Man, warping battleships takes forever. I suppose that's a good thing. Warp drive active.
Alright, I'm doing it. I'm giving them the fight that they want. All right. This is where I die in a blaze of glory, guys. This is how it ends. Let's see if they're gonna follow. All right, let's see how much cowards these guys really are. Because if they don't follow this, then they're like beyond cowardly. Oh, looks like they're aligning. Oh yeah, here they come. Oh yeah, they're aligned to it. Oh, yeah. Wait. Somebody worked to it. If they warp in that range, I'm micro jumping out. Yep, here they go. Alright, here we go, guys. This is how I die. Alright, somebody play some inspirational music for me. Yep, going down. Well, I promise I'd die in a blaze of glory, so... Oh well. It's fun while it lasted. I don't know why it took like an hour and change to get a fight. And even then you had to frickin' stage the crap, but whatever.
Warp drive active.
Alright, well it was fun though. Well, thank you. I want to do something fun and interesting tonight. It's Friday night. Like, I figured there'd actually be people out. And there were, but just immensely difficult to find them. Apparently you have to go to Hadley's and frickin' Old Man Star to get yourself killed these days. Town is too frickin' quiet. Who'da thunk? I swear to God.
Docking permission requested.
Actually, no. I need to head back home through my wormhole. I don't want to stay
Docking
here.
request accepted.
Get myself in a rookie ship, though, and I'll make my way back in that.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Alright, you guys don't need to see me go home, so I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all for watching.